Get ready for some excitement and get ready for some fun. Kids Can Cook is coming at you, it's great for everyone. We're gonna cook up some delicious food that tastes good and is healthy too. Yummy and nutritious and of course delicious. Kids Can Cook, yeah, whoa. Kids Can Cook, get ready for the show.
Welcome back to Kids Can Cook. Today we are making garlic grilled shrimp. Let's go over our ingredients. Olive oil, minced garlic, minced basil, chopped parsley, of course, shrimp of the stars, salt and pepper, and we're gonna put the juice of an orange. Let's put it together. All right, I have my shrimp. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to pour the olive oil inside. Then I'm gonna take the garlic and I'm gonna put that on top. Oh my God, yes. This is a quickie, but it's gonna be delicious. Basil, parsley, salt, pepper, orange. You know, people always ask me, Chef D, how do you know how much salt and pepper to put inside of your food? Well, a lot of times there's no real answer to that. But I can tell you that there is a ratio. The ratio of salt to pepper is 3-to-1. So if you put 1 shake of pepper, you should put 3 shakes of salt. Remember that. Let's mix this up. All those flavors colliding. You're gonna cover this up and you're gonna put it inside of your refrigerator for 20 minutes. And this is a great time for a dance break! And we're back. Now let's grill up this delicious shrimp. Make sure your grill is nice and hot. No need to add any additional oil because you have plenty on your shrimp. And we're gonna just, oh my God, lay those out. Oh man, I just got a great idea. Let's turn these shrimp into tacos. Stay tuned. In my years in culinary school and after, children's nutrition remained close to my heart. I envisioned equipping children with the necessary skills to whip up healthy and tasty meals. Families would bond over the process and kids would be inspired to fall in love with healthy, home-based meals and the food industry in general. After much research and dedication, I created the Kids Can Cook University. This is a monthly subscription that includes an infographic lesson, 4 recipes on that month's cooking method, 4 vocabulary cards, a short story, and access to exclusive one-on-one cooking videos teaching the recipes in the subscription. Each month focuses on a specific cooking method, the same classical techniques I learned in culinary school. Parents, I guarantee your children will love this. Get ready for some adventure and sign up for your subscription today at kidscancook.org. I got a great idea why these shrimp were cooking. I feel like tacos. So I'm gonna turn these shrimp into a delicious shrimp taco recipe. Here's how. We're gonna take some red cabbage, olive oil, red wine vinegar, salt and pepper, and we're gonna make a delicious slaw that we can put with these tacos on a nice flour tortilla. It's raining tacos! First, let's flip our shrimp so they can continue cooking correctly. All right, let's put it together. We're gonna take our red cabbage and we're gonna do something called a chiffonade cut, which means take your cabbage and roll it up and then slice it very thin. Let's do that again. Take your cabbage, roll it up for a chiffonade cut, and cut it very thin. You end up having what looks like little tiny ribbons. We're gonna put these back in the bowl. And then we are going to add some red wine vinegar, just a little, some olive oil, salt, and pepper. Let's toss this up. And now we're ready to put it all together. I'm gonna check these, make sure they're good. They're good. Oh yeah. Put a little bit more salt on them. Let's see how we put these tacos together. First thing I want to do is I'm going to put some of this delicious slaw right down in the center of the tortilla like a bed. Look at those beautiful colors. And then I'll do the same thing over here with this tortilla. Simple. Now I'm going to put some of this delicious grilled shrimp, fresh off the grill. Into our tortillas it goes. And then you can garnish it with a little bit of that minced basil that we had. And if you want to get fancy, let's make sure our tacos stick together. There you have it, garlic grilled shrimp put on a taco. Enjoy.
Get ready for some excitement and get ready for some fun. Kids Can Cook is coming at you, it's great for everyone. We're gonna cook up some delicious food that tastes good and is healthy too. Yummy and nutritious and of course delicious. Kids Can Cook, yeah, whoa. Kids Can Cook, get ready for the show.
Welcome back to Kids Can Cook. I'm Chef D, and today we're gonna be tackling that great old tough vegetables. All right, we are working with the grill this summer, and I wanna show you a recipe that you can cook with your family that's gonna be safe, that you can use on your outdoor grill. Of course, we're using the indoor grill today, but it's really fun for the outdoor grill, and kids love it because they can interact with it and have a lot of fun. So, here we go. You're gonna need an assortment of vegetables and potatoes. I have here zucchini, yellow squash, I have some corn, I have some mushrooms, a couple small potatoes, red onions, asparagus, and a variety of plum or grape tomatoes. Also, I have some butter here, and I have some Canadian or Montreal seasoning. Let me show you how we put this all together to have lots of fun on the grill this summer. First thing you want to do is get your bowl, and you're going to take your mushrooms or different vegetables. You're going to start with mushrooms, and you want to get them all to similar sizes depending on how fast they cook. Sometimes you want to have whole mushrooms, or with these bad boys, simply cut them in half. Next, let's take our yellow squash. With this, I'd like to take a half piece, cut it down the middle. Parents, you can use a safety knife with your kids to cut these vegetables, and I'll show you in just a moment. But kids, never ever ever use a knife, even if it's a safety knife, without your parents' permission. Go ahead, tell her. Airplane mode, y'all not listening. Now let's try our vegetable knife. This is really fun if you have toddlers or young children, so that they can participate and learn how to cut in a much safer way, so that parents aren't freaking out. Now we have asparagus. When you're working with asparagus, you want to make sure that you bend asparagus. All asparagus has a snapping point. So you take it and bend it, and it'll tell you where to snap. This is a lot of fun with younger kids. Who doesn't like snapping asparagus? The bottom parts of asparagus are a lot more fibrous and harder to chew, and it's good to get rid of those early. If you want to build like a soup later on, or vegetable soup, then it would be really nice to use these parts. But most people who are just cooking asparagus will get rid of those. A lot of fun. All right. After you get them to this point, you can have your kid help you and just cut them in threes using the safety knife. You want to make sure you're holding the knife. You want to have the bear claw. Use your bear claw and just cut your asparagus into threes. All this is edible now. If you have older kids and they want to try to cut up a whole lot at once, you can do that too. All right. Let's move on to tomatoes. We're gonna get our tomatoes, and we're gonna simply cut them in half. Make sure that you're holding the tomato and then they rock the knife. The knife has teeth on it, so it's really good for cutting tomatoes. You want to put it there, go in and pull it back. In, pull it back. In and pull it back. Now we're gonna switch back to our normal knife. Parents, you might wanna do this part to help out. Corn, you can take corn. If you have a small corn on the cob, you can cut it in half like this. Toss that in. Also, onions. We have a red onion here. It's already been halved. What I like to do with this onion is cut right here. One, right down the middle, but never all the way to the end. Two, and then we're gonna cut it again on this side. Three, and once we get it there, we're gonna say 1, 2, 3. All right, now you take all these wonderful onions and put them in there. Now we're gonna move on to our potatoes, and we're gonna do the same thing with the potatoes that we did with the tomatoes. Potato, tomato. In and back. 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 Really good. Now, what I like to do is I take my grill spray. And I like to spray my vegetables. So we spray our vegetables and we're gonna season them, and that oil is gonna help that seasoning to get coated all around. You're gonna toss them. And now you have beautifully seasoned vegetables. Now let's move on to the next part, foil. You're gonna get foil, and it's gonna be about 3 lengths of a sheet of paper that you would use. And you're gonna take your vegetables that have been seasoned and tossed in oil, and you're going to place them here. Now the great thing about this recipe is you can use any kind of vegetables that you prefer, that you like, and you can kind of build your own vegetables. All right, once we get it like this, I'm gonna take some butter and I'll leave it inside of there, and then I'm gonna take the foil, fold it over, and I'm going to crimp it all the way around. And what you do is you take this and you place it on your hot grill at home and you let it cook. Let's do that one more time. Take our foil, whoop! Take our foil, put your vegetables on there. You can pick out what you like, or you can only put what you like inside of there. I'm gonna put some more of those mushrooms. A little bit of butter. The butter's gonna help it steam on the inside. You already have those nice juicy vegetables, but you gotta put a little bit of butter for flavor. Then I'm gonna fold it over, and I'm going to crimp the sides and make like a boat. You put these on your grill, and now we have a great time for a dance break! After about 20 or 30 minutes, you're gonna bring your vegetables off the grill and you're gonna open it up. Ooh, see that steam? Wonderful. Nice. Grilled vegetables.
Get ready for some excitement and get ready for some fun. Kids Can Cook is coming at you, it's great for everyone. We're gonna cook up some delicious food that tastes good and is healthy too. Yummy and nutritious, and of course delicious. Kids Can Cook, yeah, whoa. Kids Can Cook, get ready for the show.
All right, everyone, it's time for Ask Chef. All right, David Washington from Houston, Texas wants to know, Chef D, where does fast food come from? Well, fast food has been around for centuries. Many cultures have always had food vendors that served food fast to workers that were near working places, docks, out in village centers, and things of that nature. However, modern fast food was birthed in 1921 in Wichita, Kansas, by a little restaurant known as White Castle. All right, everyone, it's time for Ask Chef. All right, Larry Little from Bangor, Maine wants to know, Chef D, who invented the hamburger? Well, the American hamburger as we know it didn't actually come from America. The American hamburger was imported here from Europe. The story goes, during World War II, the GIs that fought in Europe came back with many delicious recipes. And one recipe that was brought back was the hamburger from Hamburg, Germany. All right? So in Hamburg, Germany, the GI soldiers learned the recipe of minced meat that was cooked on a grill, and it tastes delicious. Now, when they got to America, they had to put a spin on it. And the sandwich concept was born, where they took that minced meat and they threw it on some bread and they put a couple toppings, and the modern hamburger was born. Bon appetit. All right, everyone, it's time for Ask Chef. Jeremy Johnson from Ontario, Canada wants to know, Chef, who invented the potato chip? Well, legend has it the potato chip was invented by a chef in 1853 by the name of George Crumb. George Crumb worked in a restaurant and a patron ordered French fries. So George prepared an order of French fries. Soon after the order went out, the order came back in, and it was told to George that the French fries were too thick and that the patron didn't like it. So George got some potatoes and cut some new French fries and made them thinner and sent them out to the patron, who sent them back and said once again the French fries were too thick. By this time, George was a little upset by the order coming back and forth. So George decided to play a little prank. He took the potatoes and he cut them razor thin, and then he put a whole lot of salt on them to make them unbearable and served them to the patron, who loved them. And that became known as potato chips.